Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Puskas. That is a great pick out. Bale gets shot at goal! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, this looks sharp. Rooney. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rooney. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. That is lovely. Puskas. Madrid are one down despite having the better chances here. Looking to play him in. Gattuso.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through and all alone! Takes a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look... Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. Now it's Puskas. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the cross. Rooney. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rooney. Now Pirlo. Oh, good spread. Just too much on that. Rodri. Puskas. Well, nicely intercepted. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Can he get it through?
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Marmouche. Nesta. Pirlo. Rooney. Puskás. Thuram. Rodri. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, well played.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the finish! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely weighted ball. But he's cut it out. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Gattuso, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar, and here's Marmouche, Bellingham, and a chance! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Puskás.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Neymar, and it's been played through, and Marmouche! Cruyff. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar, and this is Marmouche. Cruyff. Pirlo. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gattuso. Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that was vital. Neymar, there's the shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Bale. Number
We have got
13,
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 22,
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Number 9, Pele. Number 4,
Threads one in,
Erling Haaland. Number
75
6,
minutes played.
Gullit. Number 23,
And it's Gullit.
Bellingham. Substitution.
Now it's Pele, he's played it back.
What a lot more he could do there.
Passes short and sharp. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Cross goes in there. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Thinks about the shot. Incoming delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pele is onto it in a flash. And this is Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ferdinand. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. That has been cut short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he was quick to react. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Volunteers for each block.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. He instantly recognizes. He rises! They've got to be quick to recover this. No way through. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that was nowhere near his best. Hit into the middle. Big header! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He can run onto that. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's picked his way through, lofted in, and that's the keeper's ball. Vigo. Well, there's a probing ball. No, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. And it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. And Marmoush! Oh, split-second reaction.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vieira! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rummenigge. Figo. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Vieira. Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Makaleli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Batistuta. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Hoisted in. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Thuram promptly onto that. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será
And that's the
sustituido
start of
por
another
el
45
dorsal
minutes.
5.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Good chance here! Oh, glorious batting goal! A finish right from the top draw! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole...
Great chance! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's definitely not his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone for goal. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Marmouche, looking for the run, and this is Neymar, tries to play it through. Oh, important interception, and that has been clubbed away. Bellingham, Neymar. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the right, and it's Figo. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That could spell trouble. He's got away. It's in!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So here comes a substitution. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rummenigge. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! Oh, it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier.
Face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Figo. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Goes forward. Rummenigge is herring after that one. That has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Turan. Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Vieira. Nice looking ball. Vigo. And it's Vieira. Takes the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
Bien. Será sustituido por el dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Nice interception, well timed. Real chance! And it's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
El dorsal 18.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Rivaldo. Barcelona could have here their final chance. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Habrá 6 minutos de
Nicely
descuento.
intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Drogba. Chance for a shot! Probing pass. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Yamal. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Olise has it out wide and in space. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Olise.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's burst through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Cannavaro. Yeah, over to the left, back into the middle, and this is Neymar. Crosses, gets his head on it! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu. And here's Neymar. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Del Piero. That has not gone well. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Del Piero. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Bellingham. Delivers with whip. And that has been cleared. Madrid are one down despite having the better chances here. Collar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is... climbs up big! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
Things starting to look very... Oh, smashing! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise plays it across. Oh, important interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cafu. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Goes for a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Shoots!
Played into the...
Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are pulling clear here.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he's worked it through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será
And the action
sustituido
is
por
back on the way.
el dorsal 11. Neymar.
Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Defending was strong and firm.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! And it's headed over.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
He gets big! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest.
And that's it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back.
There's the header! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Isco. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Costa Curta makes the interception. Hazard. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Costa Curta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Del Piero. Oh, shoots!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Del Piero. Messi.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
And a chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Isco. Gavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. Thuram is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a key interception. Gavi. Now it's Del Piero. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rodri. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. No way through. And it's Neymar. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Gavi. Oh, that was vital. Yeah. And the counter is on. Vieira. That looks a good ball through. He's free, he has got space. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Aldair gets across to intercept that. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Azar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Adams. Aldair. Adams. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Now can he finish? They've done it! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's definitely not his best. Rodri carries the ball down the right. Now it's Hazard. Lovely, now that... Can he finish? It's anyone's in for the pieces. He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Now it's Neymar. Gavi spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
5. El dorsal
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Platini threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedri goes on a run down the left wing. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Roberto Carlos. Ernest. Marmouche is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Pedri. Rodri. Nice-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Isco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Isco. Pedri has it out wide and in space. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! Arsenal have their third corner. Saka has fallen kindly here. And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
El dorsal 10, Forlán. El dorsal 18, Sido. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Forlán! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Isco. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And here's Saka. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Played in deep. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Isco engages and forces him off the ball. This looks promising. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now he's off and running. That's the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.